Okay, 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 okay. What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate. Hey, Zaya Rose says, hi, Auntie. Hi, Zaya. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How have you been? I think we met at Zyros, if I'm correct. I think we met at Melda 242. Yeah, I think we met there. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for waiting for me. Hey, we were experiencing some technical problems, but now it's all sorted and we are definitely back. So, how is everybody doing? Today, we're talking about hip dips and how to get rid of hip dips and how, just as a lady, not to have what to do when you have hip dips. I hope my volume is loud enough. Okay. Think that should do it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody. Thank you guys so much. I guess I'm not too late. Hi, Marano. She's saying, I guess I'm not too late. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. It's such an honor to have you here. Where are you writing me from, rather? I wanted to say, where are you texting me from? But where are you writing me from? And is this your first time here? How have you been? How are you coping? Are you excited for Monday? Because if you are from where I am from, then you know what's coming on for Monday. But generally, where are you writing me from? Like which part of the country? And now that I have people here, I think we could just get started. Like, what are hip dips? What are hip dips, and how do you get rid of hip dips? Because I think that's one of the most, like, that's one of the biggest questions I've been asked these days. It's either hip dips, it's either muffin tops, lower belly fat, and people want to have firm thighs. And also, I'm getting a lot of questions regarding underarm jiggle, what exercises you can do. I'm also getting questions about diet and supplements. And I really don't know how to answer them all because I feel like it's one in the same group. So that's why I decided to talk about hip dips first. And then as time goes by, we will be talking about other stuff. Yes. So let's just get into it. It's officially the 31st of May. Yay! We have made it. 31st of May, 2020. And we're talking about hip dips. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes before everybody else come in because I don't wanna sit here and then dash out all the info to one or two people. So I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes. So before we get into it, I wanna give a big shout out to African New TV, big shout out to Sizzle's Diaries, a big shout out to This Is F, Combatant Maggie, Story of Motherhood, Mirala's beauty tips and lifestyle. Who else? Wadamaya, Katera vlogs, Osho the Bee. Oof. Shout out to my girl Rice Creations. Yes, 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 yes. Who else? Who else can I think of? Well, shout out to those amazing people. And hopefully in a few minutes they will all be here. Hopefully. Because it is a Saturday and I don't know where people are, but all I know is that it's a Saturday and people are excited for Monday. Like, this is the first time in history where people are in a weekend and they cannot wait for Monday. Because on a Monday, something is not prohibited. Hey. Lady D, big and cute. Hey, baby girl. How are you? Long time no see. If you want, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, my dear. Thumb me up. Thumbs me up. Thank you. I just saw them. It's how are you doing? Where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding? But thank you so much for coming. Today we're talking about hip dips. I'm just waiting for everybody to come in, and then when I feel like there's a substantial amount of people, then I'll get right into it. But other than that, just thank you for coming. I'm just greeting everybody. It's really, really nice to have you and just to know that you are okay. Yay! Lady D, big and cute. Exam baby girl. I know. But tell me, are you guys gonna have your exam online? Because I know that some people are having their exams online where like my friends, they are given like a particular time. For example, every student is told like, look, you should be online at 9:15. Like 9:15 is your time, and then like 20 minutes later it's someone else. Big and cute. It's like, say big and cute like you mean it. Lady D, big and cute. Big and cute. Yeah, Lady D, big and cute. Oh my goodness, I have missed you so much. Fernando. Hi, Fernando. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you here. Definitely give me the thumbs up, and I hope you're doing well. Like, I was just making a joke that it's the first time in history where people are in a weekend and they cannot wait for a Monday. Like, legit, they cannot wait. It's like it's like everybody is anticipating for Monday and everybody cannot wait for Monday. But thank you so much for coming. Today's topic is hip dips. I'm just waiting for people to come and then I'll start talking because I'm getting a lot of questions, really, especially during this. I want to wait. I need another day. Guys, this is Africa in the building. This is my most beloved brother. Like, I feel like this is Africa. We are from the same mother, same father. This Africa, you are more than welcome, guys. Him, and he says like, okay, this is Africa. One, okay, I'm gonna talk from my point of view. I really have a hard time trusting people, and when I trust somebody and I see, you know, I kind of like see, how do I put it? I see a little bit of their true colors or a little bit of their sunshine, it's like I become a magnet, and I feel like I've known this person for so long, you know. And considering what you have been doing for me and my sister, that's really, it's like a blessing. And you know, and my sister says hi. She's right behind here. She's still doing her stuff. Can I have one? You done?
Yeah.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
You can't throw it. You have to bring it.
Oh, come on.
So this is Africa. Thank you so much. I just want to show you. I just want to show you how. Okay, guys. Before we get even further, like, look at this. Look at this. This is a homemade soap. I'm gonna bring it closer. Ooh. Okay, the light is too much, but see right there. It smells nice too. So she's out here making homemade soap, and I can't wait to use it. I just showed you guys the soap. So she's busy editing the video, and she said that I get you. Hi, Sizzles from This is Africa. Yay! We're gonna open a shop soon. Come show your face.
This is Africa. How are you?
Come show your face.
I hope I'm decent.
You are.
Okay.
Put in your whole face. Put in your whole face.
Stop it. This is Africa.
Hi.
How are you? This is Sizzle's Diaries. How are all you guys doing? I'm so happy to see you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Keep on supporting Team Namibia, Team Sizzle's Diaries, Team Homies and Lifters, Team This is Africa. Everybody in the house, a big shout out to you. Bye guys. I'm busy editing, so the video will be up soon.
Okay, so there was Sizzle Diary. She's my elder sister. I will soon go to your house. Okay, Lady B. Okay, Lady D. Okay, so yeah. So Lady. Okay, let me just say I have two family members in the house right now. Lady D, big and cute, is my cousin, and then Sizzle Diary is my sister. So yeah. This is Africa. I have major trust issues, and I don't walk around showing it or having an attitude with it. It's more like I just wait. You know, you allow somebody and you just like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna wait. And then the moment there are red flags, you just like, oh, I don't know. Cause I remember when you, Ti, when you wanted to do a collabo, you know, you wanted to interview me, and oh my gosh, in the beginning, I really was. I was just like, oh my god, here. But I'm so happy I took that leap of faith, because look where it got us, and now I feel like you're like my big brother, the big brother that I never had. So now I feel like I have a big. So, This is Africa is officially my big brother. We are adopting you into our family by force. You have no say. It's final. This Africa are now related by channel to you. Marano Usiku, I will watch later to give space on YT watching us. Yes. Yes. That's such a good point that this Africa made. When you connect to someone, hey, it's always good to give it like 24 to like say 48 hours, so that YT doesn't suspect something, because the moment you do it like, you know, immediately, then there's this whole suspicion, and then there might just be a whole glitch there. Oof. Sizzles, please come fix this kid. I feel like it's gonna fall off. Yes, so please just give it a few minutes, and then you can do it the right way. So, like I said, I have been getting a lot of questions regarding, especially from ladies, hip dips, muffin tops, underarm fat, how to get rid of cellulite. This Africa said, yeah, this is the best. How to get rid of cellulite and also hip dips, and just in general diet. When is the best time to work out? Supplements, are they good? Are they bad? Do I take them? Why do I take them? Um, when did I start working out? What is my journey like? Where do I want to go? I have been getting a lot of questions, and I just did 2 at this Africa. I'll watch your videos after this. All right. What is a muffin top? Sounds like a hairdo. No. A muffin top is the fat that we women accumulate, some men also, in the lower abdomen. You know, for example, when women wear a jean, so then they button it, and then there's that layer of like excess fat or excess skin or whatever hanging over it. That's a muffin top. Yeah, because it looks like an inverted muffin top. So a muffin, like a literally like a muffin, you have the abdomen, and then okay. So if you take, yeah, a layer of muffin basically, because the muffin is like, it's like a mushroom, kind of like the dome, and then it's rectangular. But if you invert it, it's like the abdomen, and then there's a little, you know, the top. So it's like muffin top, you know. Yeah, so I've been getting questions how to get rid of that, and I've also been getting questions about slimming teas. Like, should people be taking slimming teas? Do they work? And so I went ahead and I planned. In the States, that muffin top is called a spare tire. Okay, a spare tire. Or I heard apparently it's called a fupa, or something like a fupa, yeah, a fupa, a spare tire. Okay. Okay, so I decided that I was gonna make a series and just talk about all the stuff, I don't know, for a week or so. And then obviously my thumbnail will be different, but then it will probably be workout pictures that I've already posted on Instagram. So if you're not connected to me on Instagram, you can go check out the workouts I post there, and just motivational videos and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get into it. What are hip dips? So, oh, wait. Maybe before I get into discussing it, maybe if you guys have any fitness questions, drop them here, and then as we're going along, I will just try and answer them. So I'll start off with, what are hip dips? Okay, so for ladies, right? I think, I don't know whether men also have hip dips, but I don't know. So it's kind of like when you wear a trouser, like for example a jean, and you're standing in front of the mirror, and you start looking from your torso, and then obviously you not supposed to suppose but you know, you have your waist, and then you know your curves come around, but then instead of it going like this, it's kind of like this, and then there's a dip in your hips, and then it goes like this. So it's kind of like they are like literally dips in the side, like a valley or something, you know. And most women don't like that because they feel like their curves are separated, because it looks like this. So you know, so like where my finger would be, this would be like the abdomen, you know, the stomach, and then coming down to the hips, instead of it going like this, where you have your hips, where the hips going like this, it's literally like this. So there's like a dip on the sides. So at the end of the day, somebody looks like this, like they're dips. I hope that makes sense. I wish I can get a picture. Let me see if I can get a picture. Hang on, guys. Let me see if I can get a picture. Hip dips. Hip dips. Hip dips. Okay. Okay, I found a good one. I don't know whose picture this is. I found a picture. Oh, but the lighting is it's so bright. Okay, I think this should do. You see, this is what is called a hip dip. That's a hip dip. And that is what people want to have, but then it's like they have a dip in their hips, and yeah, you guys can see, right? So this is a hip dip. All right, I hope that makes sense. Let me see if I can get another picture. And then there's this young lady over here. You see this one right here. So these are hip dips. And now everybody wants to have that body on the and then this is Africa says like the hip dip reminds me of a soda can. Is it in the middle? Because the soda can is like straight. Shame. Yeah, hip dips are a big, they are like a big shame to a lot of women actually. I've never seen a woman who said, oh hey, I love my hip dips and I'm gonna keep them forever. Everybody that I've met that when they wear jeans, it just looks like it's a deformation. All your questions, and then as we go along, I'll just try and answer them. Just go ahead. Until it gets to the curve, she looked like a straight girl. This is Africa. You have jokes, and that is why I believe you and I are like brothers, because if we literally lived under one roof, we'll be joking the whole day. Like we'll be laughing. We laugh every single day. Like, oh goodness. Really, she looked like a soda can. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna imagine it. This is Africa. This is Africa. You are funny. Okay. So, where was I? Best way to get a flat tummy. Okay, I'll get there. So, what foot muscle? The gluteus muscle. It's like a muscle, but then there's also accumulation of fat. And then it also so happens like, that muscles have tendons, and tendons are, connected to the bones, So the muscle is supposed to spread all the way throughout the gluteus region, and then there's supposed to be fat over it, As a woman, fat is good. So then for some people, it happens that, there's either a break in those muscles, seen as a deficiency, or it's because of a lack of fat distribution, like the fat distribution is not proportional, And with exercise, those muscles that are dormant or seen as a deficiency, they can actually, grow and then cover the hip dip. And then there are exercises, for example, if you go to a gym, and I know guys know what I'm talking. If you go to a gym, there is that one machine every single lady loves in the gym. It's that machine where they sit. It's like they sit on it, and then they hold, and then it's called the abduction machine. So they open the legs like this and close them and open and close and open and close. Like every single girl that I know in the gym loves that machine. Now that machine is meant to work on hip dips. It really does work. It works on the whole gluteus region, and it also helps to get rid of hip dips. Not really like get rid of, it's more like growing those dormant muscles. I have belly fats, not that much though, but I want to get rid of it. What exercises will you recommend? The way you describe it sounds like a little, it sounds a little like it could be painful. No, 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 no. It's not painful. It's not abducting all the way until like a gymnast. The machine can be set to certain degrees of abduction. You can set it until your until someone's thighs can only abduct, like for example this far, this far, this far, and then you have people that are far advanced. They can abduct all the way like 80 degrees. So the machine can be set like, if I know that I cannot abduct my hips all the way to 80 degrees, then I'll set it to go from here up until here, you know. And with the weights, as you are pushing to abduct, it actually works on the gluteal muscles because you're actually exerting pressure. Like if somebody's sitting like this, and then this region will be the gluteal muscle. So imagine I'm exerting the pressure from here and I'm opening, so closing and opening, so all the pressure will be here. The muscle growth. No, it's no, it's not painful. The way muscle grow is that when you're working out, yeah, when you are working out, and let's say you're doing bicep curls or squats or jumping lunges, anything, you are basically pumping your muscles. Yeah, you are pumping, 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 and the pain that we feel or the ache that we feel after a certain workout is because, after the pump, then the muscle generally, because it was being stretched and then coming together, that tension, the muscle tear, so-called tearing, not literally tearing, but it's called a tear. So that's why they say, like, if you work out legs today, you need to rest legs tomorrow and then continue it again, because when you rest, you give it time for your muscles to recover, and that's why you need to take your protein, your protein, food rich in protein, so that that way you can build your muscle and strengthen it, and then it will recover, and then also tone it up. Okay, there was a question here. Best way to get a flat tummy. Okay. And what exercises I can do? Belly fat, not that much, but I want to get rid of it. But I said, okay, fine. So you gotta understand that anatomically, your stomach, yeah, your stomach is the size of your fist. Like, so this is your stomach. This is your whole stomach. All right. So over your stomach, we have tissues, we have fascias, we have muscles, and then we have fat, and then we have other organs covering it. So that makes up your whole abdomen. But your first is, hi Osho, your first, like if you make a first, this is your stomach, the one that digests your food. This is your stomach. Now this stomach is meant to digest food after, like, the complete digestion. After every third hour, there is nothing in your stomach. So that's why physiologically you have to eat every third hour, because after every third hour there is nothing in your stomach to digest. It's completely empty. So that's why you need to be eating small meals every third hour. Now the problem comes when we don't respect that physiology and we start having, like, let's say, one meal per day, one huge meal per day, and portion chips, huge omahangu porridge, and I don't know, other things. Yeah? So that's the problem. People skip meals, and you shouldn't be skipping meals. So now let's get back to physiological. So physiologically, your stomach is you're supposed to eat every third hour, and that starts with breakfast. So if you eat breakfast, that gives you that kickstart. It kickstarts your metabolism. And you will notice that if you regularly eat every third hour, wow, I never knew that. Yes, you need to eat every third hour, every third hour. And when I say eat, I'm not saying like big portion of food. You need to eat like small portions, because remember, your stomach is the size of your fist, right? So you need to eat small portions of food so then you do not expand your. You need to eat every third hour. So let's start with breakfast. If you eat your regular meals, you will notice that every morning when you wake up, you'll have the urge to go to the toilet, to go empty the previous day's food. You need to go. You need to go do a fufu, or you need to go do a choo-choo, like my baby nephew says. You need to go do a choo-choo. So every morning, or every second day, you need to go do a choo-choo when you wake up. It's just how it is, because if you don't do choo-choo, you keep the choo-choo in your intestines, and that builds up antioxidants. It builds up toxins, and toxins are bad for your body. And then that results in toxin buildup. You feel tired, you're groggy, you just don't want anything. So you need to do choo-choo. So when you eat breakfast and you have this regular pattern of eating going on, immediately after you had your breakfast, you will feel the need to go, because it's kind of like you added food to your stomach, and the remaining, like last night's dinner, is still there, and probably the snack, so that needs to go. Sometimes you don't even need to have breakfast. Sometimes you drink a glass of water, and that's why they say, like, when you wake up, it's better to either drink tea, have your coffee for those that have coffee, just to kickstart your metabolism. And then instantaneously, like 10 minutes after that, you will feel the need, you have the urge to go to the toilet, right? So let's start with breakfast. Please, everybody, when you wake up, whether you wake up at 6, whether you wake up at 5, whether you wake up at 8, 10, 11, it doesn't matter. You need to have your breakfast. And depending on where you weight, or in the weight losing journey, they focus more on fruits and vegetables, and drinking hot beverages like tea. They drink smoothies, but for people that are in the gaining industry, or like, bulking, example, oatmeal, eggs, tuna, all those. But it depends from person to person, obviously, what you can afford to eat for breakfast. So breakfast is very, 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 very important. So if your breakfast is at 7 in the morning, then that's like 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So 10 o'clock, yes, I still use my fingers to count, guys. Like, me and maths are not good friends, so that's why I use my fingers to count. I'm like it's okay. I'm special that way. So 10 o'clock, you need to eat something, because after that, there's nothing in your stomach. Your stomach has digested the food. It has the vital nutrients are assimilated, and then what the stomach doesn't need, what the body doesn't need, it passes down to the intestines, and then it's just sitting there waiting for you to go do choo-choo. Okay? So you have your breakfast, so then 3 hours later, you need to have a snack. Now, again, depending on your fitness journey, every snack is different. What is your suggestion for those who can only afford one meal a day? What would be the best time to eat? Ooh, one meal a day. For those that can afford one meal a day, I know that dinner is the most important meal for most people, because they wake up and they feel the need to go hustle the whole day, and then they come back tired, and then in those instances they have dinner. But like I said, it also depends on your pocket, how you can afford it, how much of nutrients not nutrients, food you can afford. Because I cannot tell somebody who doesn't have money that they need to eat 6 times in a day. I'm gonna get there. Also. But like I said, physiologically, you're supposed to eat 6 meals in a day, like every third hour. And if you cannot eat 6 times, then that's now where people have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, there are people who also cannot afford breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then they go for either breakfast and lunch or breakfast and dinner. And then there are those who can absolutely not afford, to have 3 meals in a day, and then they have 1 meal in a day. But this is not to be judgmental or anything. I have never, or I haven't come across somebody who can only eat once in a day but is also concerned with their fitness life. I've never met that. Normally, when people come in a day, the biggest thing on their mind is to hustle to get out of that poverty and an active fitness life, who work out every single day. I've never seen it personally. But the mind is the strongest weapon. If they can work out every single day and still have their 1 meal per day, then I would really congratulate them. But I have never come across somebody who can only afford 1 meal and still have the energy, or still put it in their mind like, look, fitness is also the other thing that I need to put in my daily routine. It's almost like, look, me and my family can only afford 1 meal a day, so maybe I should get 3 or 4 jobs, but not like I wake up at 6 and then I do 50 push-ups and 20 squats and then I go hustle. It's actually just like, look, I have to wake up at 5, I'm gone, I come back 12 midnight, stuff like that. So yeah, but if you know you can, then please, you need to eat 6 times in a day, small portions. I myself don't eat 6 times in a day. I try to. Yeah, when I was a student, I would eat 6 times in a day. I would. I was always that one student who had a lunchbox. I would have like 1 to 2 lunch boxes because I know how hectic it can get. I was ready. I was really ready. But I guess the times are changing. So, where was I? Okay, eating 6 times in a day. You eat again at 10, then you eat again at 1, and then you eat again at 4, and then at 6. Guys, my maths is off. But you get the point, right? Don't let me use my fingers. I don't want to count. Yes, so every third hour, like that. And then they will prevent you from eating after 9. And you will notice that the moment you have that eating pattern going on, you are less. Don't laugh at me. I told you math is not my strongest point. I don't know. My brain, it's just it. When it comes to numbers, I don't like thinking numbers. I don't like thinking numbers. I would think like if it's a disease, if it's a case, I'll think that. But when it comes to numbers and adding up and stuff, I'm just like, no, it just, no. My mind just, it blocks out. All right, what was I saying? What was I saying? Eating 6 times in a day.
When you were a student, you used to carry around 2 to 3 lunchboxes a day.
Yeah, but I finished saying that and I went to something. Uh, can somebody remind me where I stopped before I got to the mathematical point? Yeah, you were saying something. I was saying something, but now I forgot what. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, let me just continue. Maybe it will come back. So then, you eat these meals, yes, and it will prevent you from eating after 9. Yes, 6 times, but it will prevent you from eating after 9. I remember now. It will prevent you from eating after 9, and you will also notice that if you eat all these small meals or you eat all your meals, you will notice that you will not have cravings. Trust me, because if you eat every third hour or you eat your meals, the likelihood of you snacking is like really slim. You will not want to snack because if you eat your meals and you are full, and I'm not talking like, that kind of full where you, like when you go to a wedding and you eat and you are so full that even lying down hurts or you can't even breathe. No, not that kind of full. Just the full, like when you feel like you are satisfied, like, oh, I had my meal now, I'm good for the next few hours. You will not want to snack. Trust me. Or maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe people are different, but if I had my meals and somebody brings me sweets, I will put them away. And my sister can testify, like, she used to get so annoyed at me because I would come with something from town, like, look, a piece of like a bar of chocolate, or like, biscuits or whatever, and then I'll come from town or somebody would bring them for me and I just ate, and then I would put them away in the fridge or in the cupboard, wherever, and that thing would be there for days because I would forget about it. But then one good day, when I'm ready to eat, I'll like, oh, I had chocolate in the fridge, and I'll open the fridge. I'm like, where's my chocolate? And she would tell me, look, you are living with people in this house. You cannot just leave chocolate lying around in the fridge. Who do you think it's waiting for? It's waiting for you to wake up. No, people are gonna eat it. So, but maybe somebody else. I don't know if you really had your meals and rice and your chicken and your veggies, and you had a little bit of, I don't know, dessert, whatever you want to call it, and somebody brings you cake, would you want to eat that cake right there? I don't think so. Maybe you would. I don't know. I wouldn't have space for it. Okay, so that's the one thing. Now, like I said, since your stomach is the size of your fist, if you get your dieting right and you drink your water as well, 2 liters of water per day, you start eating right, you drink your water, you will notice that, okay, you won't notice it, but anatomically, since your stomach was expanded, it will start going back to its anatomical size. Yeah. Yes, you can expand your stomach, because it's like a bag, you know. So, and over that, when you expand it over that, you have an excess layer of fat. So now that fat is what we work on when we do cardio. So you first change your diet. It's the most important thing, because if you start working out and your diet is still messed up, then you're not gonna go anywhere. So you first change your diet, give it 2 days or 3 days or a week, change your diet. Melda 242, hello sis, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You came at the right time. You came at the right time. So like I said, you first change your diet, you eat, I'm good, that's great. You eat healthy, you eat clean, you drink your 2 liters of water. You can start doing cardio with it as well. I'll recommend people to start jogging, riding a bicycle, going on the eclipse machine, doing heat workouts. You can do burpees, you can do skipping rope, you can go swimming, you can go hiking, etc., etc. And you should do cardio depending, like people. I would feel this will sound very wrong, but with their permission, of course, I will always feel and I'll measure the abdominal fat, and that will give me an estimation of how long they should be doing cardio, whether it's going to be for a month, 2 months, 3 months. Some people, my hubby is joining you soon too. All right, thank you so much. I can't wait for him to be here. Some people can do cardio for 6 months, and there will be like an integrated cardio. So you can, like, okay, fine, let's say you do cardio for 1 month, and that's like different types of cardio. I normally tell people, like, jogging is like you lose a lot of weight by jogging, but then also I don't like it for people to jog and then, when somebody's losing weight, they always have this excess skin, and most people cannot afford a plastic surgery to get it removed. So I will also, in that way,
Say hi to Melda.
Melda, Sizzle Diary says hi. Start recommending. At that same time, I'll start recommending either weight or body training. So the exercise is a basic cardio, and then when you have cardio good, you can start with ab workouts. There are different types of ab workouts, ranging from upper abdomen, middle abdomen, and lower abdomen. And for us ladies, we always tend to accumulate a lot of fat around the lower abdomen. So you can start with that, or you can start with the upper abdomen, middle abdomen, lower abdomen every single day, and even the obliques to get that nice curvy shape. So you can do crunches, you can do leg raises, you can do Russian twists. Like, I have all these workouts on my channel, either on YouTube, or you can go check it out on Instagram, and I post videos there every day on what I feel. People ask me a lot, or just in general, anything that I want to post. So I know about a 6-pack. If you're gonna go for 10-pack, whoo, this is Africa. You have made it in life. Then I will start addressing you as Uncle 10-pack. Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. So I maybe next time when we start, when we are talking about this kind of stuff, how certain workouts are done, because talking about a lot of people actually do crunches really, really wrong, and that's why 242 Matt. Hello, how are you? This is Melda 242's husband, guys. Please connect with these people. They are amazing couple. So much. We have amazing people here. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you guys have ever done crunches, and along while you're doing crunches, your neck starts hurting, or for example, your back starts hurting, or between your back and your glute, right, that area starts hurting, it's because, in as much as they're just crunches, your form needs to be right as well. Okay, so let's talk the basics of crunches, like the basics. So you're on your back, right? You're on your back, and your legs are kind of like hinged, so to say, but you want to put them, your feet, as not so far away from your glutes, all right? Because some people's legs are almost as if they're already lying down, so it needs to be at like I don't even know how to explain it, guys. This is so difficult. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so it needs to be at an angle. It needs to be at an angle. Like, if this is your back, then these are your legs. Then it should be this angle right here, not here. It should be like right here. Yeah, right here. So this is the angle. Okay. then when you are doing a crunch, you always want to make sure parallel. Is it parallel? Yes. Yeah. It's kind of like parallel to your body. No, it's not. Yeah, parallel to your body. Not, you shouldn't be looking up like this. You shouldn't be looking up. You shouldn't be too down. You should just be like this. This is it. Imagine like you have a neck brace. Yeah, and you cannot move up and down. So this is how your neck should always be when you're doing crunches, and don't go back and forth. Gravity is being pulled down, and that's why you always have tension. So that's why you want to make sure that, yes, parallel to the floor. Then next thing, when you're doing a crunch, it's very, very important. When you're on the floor, you relax your stomach. But when you're about to come up, you keep your stomach as tight as possible. Like, it's really, really important, because if your stomach is not tight, if your core is not engaged and you're just crunching, then there's no work being done. Okay. Ooh, core. All right, I think those are the basics. So there's just 3 basics. Like, when you're doing ab workouts, make sure that your chin is parallel to the floor. Engage your core. Thank you very much. Math 242, welcome family. I saw notification. I'll review it after this. Thank you. He is here. Yes, Melda, I saw him. Okay, Magano, please do not say subscribe. That word alone it's kind of like you will spam the chat, and it's a way for YT to pick it up easy. Just say like, I show them love, or why I've connected to them, but don't use that sub word. Okay, so those are the basics about crunches. Does anybody have any fitness related questions? I think we covered the whole mechanism behind the stomach, how it works, the physiology, how you should eat, when you should eat, why is it important to have breakfast, and why is it so important to eat, let's say, every third hour, totaling to 6 meals per day. And also, if you cannot afford that, how you, or maybe I should ask a question. Where is everybody right now with their fitness journey? Like, what are your plans? Where are you going? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? I know that this Africa said that he wants a 10-pack. Ooh, this is Africa. Yes, how can a woman maintain abs while pregnant? Oh, okay. So, maintaining abs while pregnant is like impossible. Yeah, it's because, as the baby is growing in the womb, so is the abdomen expanding. But there are exercises that a pregnant woman can do to help that after she gives birth, the stomach can go back, and just in general to help with abs, so called. We don't really call them abs, but it helps. And it doesn't have to, they are not crunches, they are not leg raises. It's more like breathing techniques. Yeah. So I cannot demonstrate them. I've never been pregnant, but I did a study on it, and I'm doing a study because that's also one of the things I want to look into later. Thing. So it's more like breathing exercises. So the woman can either be sitting, with her legs straight, because I know that not a lot of ladies can cross their legs when they're pregnant, and also depends on the trimester. Sit with the legs straight, and then what is advisable is like You know how you take a deep breath in, you breathe, yeah, and then you hold, and then why am I saying you? And then she holds that for like 3 seconds, and then she let it go. And then she contracts her stomach again, and then she let it go, you know. Or she can be on her toes, like go down in a squatting position and do the same thing. So basically, as she's breathing in and breathing out and holding it for a few seconds, that is helping with the abdominal muscles. So that's one of them. As for Russian, as for like the side, you know, she can still do like side planks, but they are modified side planks where she can be like on her elbow, and then she's lying on the side, and then she can try to raise her side up and down, but then and then down, and then moving up, and then right here on her side is the pillow. That's the are allowed, like she is allowed to do leg raises. So she's lying on her back completely. Her arms can be down for support, and all that she does is just raise her legs up and down and up and down. And then while she's doing it, also advise to breathe in. So it's like, up, breathe in, hold it for 30 seconds. The core, it's kind of like core engagement workouts, that can help, with the core, tighten the core. Not really tightening, because I can't say yes. And I just want to get the myth out of the building where people think like when you're pregnant, you have some sort of a disease. Pregnancy is not a disease, people. Okay, pregnancy is beautiful. It's a blessing, and unfortunately, some people have it worse than others. But pregnant women are advised to work out. I'd advise every pregnant woman, if she can, please work out. And you don't have to do strenuous workout. It's really, really just like small walking, doing upper body work to I don't know, I forgot the word. There's a special class for us. There's a special class for it, not for us. For it, I forgot the word. Yeah, it's like a maternal workout class thingy. I want to add some weight. Wait, you want to add some weight to your body, or you want to add weight to your workout? I don't understand. And what is this? And also, just because a woman is pregnant and she's doing work, it does not mean that, their baby is just gonna drop like boom. There are a lot of muscle. I think so. I'm not so sure. I've never heard of this before. This is a new terminology for it. The maze class. I've never heard of it. I will go check it up. I just forgot. I forgot the name for it. And I can't even remember the maze technique. I will look into it. I will definitely look into it. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Oh, okay. Not mean that she cannot work out. The baby will not drop out of the womb just like that. There are a lot of muscles surrounding the lower, the pelvis, the pelvic floor. Yes, babies don't drop. Babies never drop. They have to be pushed out. That baby will not drop. So women can do bicep curls. They can work on their triceps. They can work on their calves, their quads, their hamstrings. They can even do squats. Yes, they can. And it all depends, like I said, in which trimester she is and how far along she is. Because if she is like, be doing squats, because they will induce labor, because as Squat said that it must have been a man who said that. Yes, it was. The baby will drop out. I'm like, what? Wait, what? the baby will drop out from where? That would be really interesting. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever been to a labor ward before, because it's crazy out there. They just, if they dropped, then there wouldn't be all those commotion about, labor pains and, all those things. Because then, it would just drop. End of discussion. It was definitely a man. Okay, let's see. What did Magano say? Yeah, she wants to add weight to her body. Okay, Magano, if you want to gain weight, you need to eat and then you need to work out. So you are talking about gaining mass, yeah? And if you want to gain mass, you need to eat food that are rich in protein, and then you also need to work out. And the kind of workouts that you do should be either but with the bar. If you are gonna do deadlifts, you deadlift with a bar. So it's weight related workouts. Or if you're gonna use your own body, then you increase the number of sets and reps. But you need to eat, because like I said, and you will notice that a lot of fitness babes, whatever, that have like all these gorgeous bodies, that's mess. That's not just fat, that's mess. And you want to eat food that are rich in protein, because protein have amino acids, and amino acids are building blocks, and it will help your muscle. So you eat and you work out. You eat, you work. So it's like eat, workout, rest, eat, workout, rest. And one thing that I also want to advise you, please do not be in a rush. Okay, do not be in a rush, because if you're in a rush, you will get frustrated. You need to understand that fitness is like lifelong, till death does you apart. It's a journey that sometimes, if done correctly, can take a year to two to reach your goals. If not, maybe 3 4, like I did, because I didn't know much. And it's a journey where you discover a lot of things. You learn so much about your body and what your body goes through on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, and how you can help that. You can take that to help you grow, you know. So it's a journey that's really, really amazing, and you learn so much. You really learn a lot. So take your time. Do not compete. Do not rush into it, because it's really, really important for you to understand what your body is going through. For example, I was always a small child. In fact, I am tiny. I am tiny. That is not even a lie. If I don't eat what I eat, and I don't take my supplements, yes, I do take supplements, then I am naturally like 55 kgs. Like, I don't go low, I don't go above it. I'm just 55, and that's it. And I don't like it. No, I'm a grown woman, and I would like to be treated as a grown woman. Don't like looking tiny. I don't like it. So currently I'm like at 58 kgs. My goal is to get to 60, and I've been trying to get to 60, but then, with the job and then the YT hustle and so many things going on, it's really, really difficult for me to be consistent and eat 6 times in a day. So that's why I supplement with protein shake, but I try in as much to eat all my meals. um, we'll get to protein shakes and why do I take them, what they do, why they're important for me, and why you don't really need them, but for me, I figured that I need them. But yes, thank you. I'm at 47, trying to reach at least 50. But like I said, you need to eat. You really, really need to eat. Like, let's just like, people get huge by eating, so if you want to gain mass, you need to eat the right food to gain and work out. You cannot gain if you don't eat. That's like saying, you're just gonna breathe in oxygen and you are gonna gain it. It doesn't work that way. You need to eat. If you cannot eat 6 times, at least start eating, 3 meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's like, with that, I will definitely talk about supplements. I'll definitely talk about supplements now. So, except for Sundays. Sundays I rest and take a break from everything and plan and just rest and recap and thank God and just, take my day off. So every day I work out. Now, when you are working out, you are burning calories, right? And when you burn calories, if you are trying to gain, you need to, what's the word? You need to top up what you lose, or get back what you lose in the form of protein. So now it's like when you're working out, you kind of like, you're losing the fat, you're losing the weight. But now when you lost, let's say about, I don't know, let's say you lost 200 grams in one day by working out, and that's like of fat, whatever. Then if you are a day, I'm going to cook, we'll leave you running. Oh, what are you cooking? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Please give us. Send via DHL. Please. So like I said, and thank you for leaving me running. So if you're losing 200 grams working out, on top of that, after that you need to add 400. So for example, I myself, I work out every single day. I need to take in between 1000 to 1200 calories in one day. Yeah, if I'm too fast, then please let me know. So 1000 to 2000 calories, 1000, you will be able to gain muscle. Yeah, are we? Ramen noodles. Okay, well, noodles can be shared most. Oh my goodness. Well, nice cooking. Okay, so like I said, 1000 to 1200 calories per day. If this is too fast, then just stop me and then I can explain all this in depth. So if you are only working out and you are not eating, you are like muscular skinny, like slender and just between 1000 to 1200 grams of calories per day. Because if I'm working out every single day and I'm not eating that, I'm just out there losing weight, and that's not good for me. That's not what I want. I want to gain. So those are a lot of calories in one day, and I don't have the time for it. I don't have the money for it. So, and for me, I can only afford to have like my 3 meals, but those 3 meals can only give me about 600 calories in a day. So if I'm supposed to get the remaining 300, so that's where protein shakes come in. So like a protein shake is like a supplement. It's like a drink that's high in proteins that help to supplement the fact that you cannot get in the other proteins in your food. And that way it can help you with gaining mass, provided that you are working out. Because if you drink protein shakes and you're not working out, you will get fat. Okay, that's the downside of it. You drink protein shakes, you're not working, you will get fat. That's guaranteed, and you don't want to get there because there will be jiggled toned arms, toned legs, a toned body, and just be looking good. Okay, so that's why I drink protein shakes, to supplement, the lack of proteins, that I couldn't get in a meal. I eat my breakfast, Like my breakfast is probably like 100 to 200 grams. Then lunch, that's another 2. Then dinner, that's another 2. 2, 4, 6. So the remaining, I drink it. And that's why it depends on what protein shake you drink. Some recommend you one scoop, some recommend you 2 scoops, some 3 scoops. They're all different because one scoop can be about 25 grams of protein. Some of them are like 35 grams of protein. So yeah, it all depends. And then you drink the protein on a day that you're not working out. On a day you're not working out, you drink 1 in the morning with breakfast. On the day that you are working out, you drink 1 in the morning with breakfast, and then 1 30 minutes after. I'm not 30 within 30 minutes after you work out. Because like I said, when you're working out, you're breaking down your muscles. You're breaking down your muscles, not literal, but it's like because of the tension. What's the word? Tension and retention. Yeah, tension and retention. It's going, your muscles are going like when you're working at them. So and that, because of that and this friction, it's kind of like you're breaking your muscle. So now when you drink the protein, like I said, the protein have amino acids, and amino acids are building blocks. They help to build stuff that will help to build your muscles so they can come together. And then when you go on your rest day, you get a pump, and then that's how you achieve that mess and that growth. Yes, so that's protein shake. What other questions do we have? I'm 47. So Magano, how old are you and what's your height, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't mind me asking, because like every person is also different, you know. Every person depending on their height, depending on their age, they have a particular kg that is a healthy kg that they're supposed to be. Basically, a healthy BMI, which is a body mass index, and body fat percentage. So yeah. Do we have any fitness related questions? I feel like I'll. Hmm? Oh, what? You want to talk with me? Okay, you are really 1.5. So, okay. So that's like meters square. Okay, cool. So, weight, your current weight. No, first take your height, right? And then you square it. So you said you are 1.5. So you take 1.5 and then you square it, okay? 1.5 and then you square it. And then you take your current weight, which is 47, and then you divide it by your height squared. It will be 47 divided by 2. Math is not my favorite thing. Yeah, it's 1.5 times 1.5. 5 is 25. 1 times 5 is 5. 25. 5 is 5. 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 5, 0, 2. What? Guys, it's 2, right? I wish I could do it, but I can't. Guys, math is a problem. So just quickly do the calculations. What answer do you get when you take 47 divided by 1.5 squared? divided by 1.5 squared. That will give you an estimation of your body mass index, and it will be able to tell you, whether you are healthy underweight, like normal underweight, or like extremely underweight. How many kgs you need to gain, and how you can gain it over a certain period. Because I remember that there was 1 to 60, and I made sure I didn't do any calculations. Okay, so like I said, you take 1.5 and you square it, yeah, and then you take 47 divided by 1.5 squared. I think 1.5 squared is 3, if I'm not mistaken. Lord help us. And then 47 divided by 3 is 369, 12, 15, 18. Math has left my head. Yes, please, where is 242 math? Are you here? I beg, please help us. Hmm?
I can see them here,
Tell them I need them here. I'm having mathematical problems. Okay, so 3 times 10 is 30, yeah?
Is Africa still there?
Yeah, he's cooking in the background. He's running me. And then 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times 12 is 36. 38. 40. That's like... Magano, please do the calculations. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, and then just this whole fitness journey is it can either be a challenge, or it can be really, really... What am I saying? It already is a challenge. So it can either be a pain in the head, or it can be a wonderful experience, depending on how you look at it. The first few months you're gonna feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting any. You don't feel like you're doing. You don't feel like doing anything. You feel like you're doing all this work and you're not seeing results. And I just want to talk about a misconception that people have. People think that if you are trying to gain weight, it's easy. It's easier compared to losing weight. Just has their challenges. Trust me. Somebody trying to lose weight can do cardio, they can work out, and then they can also manage their diet. But then when you're trying to gain, yeah, it's okay. When you're trying to gain weight, it's also very difficult because you need to eat, and sometimes people don't have money to eat. Guys, we're also gonna eat now. Try to get it. Honey, use your phone. Please use your phone. I got to go much. Thank you for coming. You can catch me at homies underscore and underscore lifters on Instagram, and with and underscore and. So you can just get me at homies and underscore. Yes, like that. At homies underscore and underscore lifters. Those are my Instagram details. DM me and we can get talking there. Gradamir, hello, привет, как дела? Gradamir is a wonderful brother of mine, very supportive. He's always here, showing me love and support. Okay, sure, natural queen underscore NA. All right, I will definitely go check you out. Why am I feeling so cold? Ooh, feeling cold. Guys, winter is here. Woo! Now you know who thought to make out scream like that. Like, woo, my dear. Eh? Thank you guys all so much for coming. I really appreciate this talk. I really appreciate us getting into the whole fitness and talking weight loss, weight gain. It's really amazing. Like I said, it's really. But maybe we can also just ask, like, what were your misconceptions? Let me fix my camera. I think this is much better. What were you about fitness and fitness? What have you learned on your journey? Oh, yay! Food is here. It's reconnecting. Yeah, and what is? Because I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, saying reconnecting, but actually, I can just take off my headphones. Guys, please excuse me. I'm hungry, man. This talking makes a person so hungry.
This is Africa is the one who made us hungry. This is Africa. It's the one who made us hungry. So she asked we just here dry mouth until he said it's going to cook.
This is Africa. I blame you for the fact that we are eating right now because you said you're gonna go cook, so now we're out here.
And you better not say what you're eating. We feel intimidated.
You will. Gradamir, my brother, how are you doing? Gradamir, you speak Russian, yeah?
Ruski.
Gradamir, you speak Ruski? Да? Ну, давай. Скажи что-нибудь. Guys, we have about 30 minutes to go.
You can hear me too.
20 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go. Because tomorrow I have a lot of things to do. I'm actually tomorrow like today. I need my strength and my energy for it. It's so funny how, you know, when you organize yourself, like with everything that we do. Like for example, I'm into fitness, so I'm organizing my fitness life and when to shoot and which days to shoot. I also feel it's important to organize our content when it comes to YouTube. Neglect it. I feel like because I am emerging a changed woman. Guys. So I am emerging a changed woman. I don't know how it's gonna work out, I don't know how it's gonna be, but I feel like I'm about to enter a new phase in my life. Like, you know. Yeah, you would know. It's happening. It's happening. It's popping. This is Africa. Please share your noodles with us. I would have really liked to go live, but I need to get that StreamYard. Not StreamYard. StreamYard, ne? I'm eating or we're also eating.
If somebody asks you to do 500 push-ups non-stop and they'll buy you a laptop, would you do it? Ask the umbrella.
Like the other day, we had 100 push-ups as a challenge. I got to 30. I was like, whoo, Jesus, what did I get myself into? Those things hurt. Guys, it's like 500 push-ups non-stop. 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 500
I feel like somebody just slept in.
Did you lock the door? Did you never do? Then what ends the opening? I have done over 500. Wait, over 500 in one go. Like you do, but in an hour. 100 push-ups under an hour, guys. I think by the time it gets to going like they're in the hundreds, I'll be moving like a snail. Not like a snail. What is that animal that moves like this? I don't know if there's an animal that moves like this.
Oh my goodness. Clearly, your knowledge of animals is.
It's on the whole level. But what did you get though? Because my sister is like, if somebody has to challenge me to do 500 push-ups and then they'll buy me a PC, would I do it? I'll be like, no, it's fine. Okay, you know what? Okay, wait, we need to discuss terms. Is it like in 1 hour, in a day, in 1 week, 1 month? You know, I want to discuss terms. Because then I think if it's 500 in a day, yeah. Like, I mean, I'll have my breakfast, maybe do 50. Then an hour later, do another 50. In an hour, Jello. Are you having Jello? What is a Jello for? What is that? Jello.
You don't know what Jello is?
Yeah, Jello is like jelly. Yeah, they call it Jello. Just like that. So like in other countries, it's called like the person is called a sugar daddy. But here we call it a blesser. And then in other countries they are called sugar babies, but now here they're called slay queens. I'm like, yo.
Can you mute just a little bit?
Okay. Hang on, guys. I said Jello because you were waving your hand or thinking of that animal. But Jello is not an animal. What kind of an animal is Jello? Oh yeah, it moves like Jello. Yeah. Collins Nwachuku. Collins Nwachuku. Bless me, Lord. Oh, definitely you are blessed. You are definitely blessed. Today I watched a movie. It's called The Arbitration. Yeah, they had a Joke, and then they had a Collins, and then they had a. I'll send it to you later. But Jello can move that way. Yes, it can. So, chaps, I'll be moving like Jello. I'll just be shaking for the fact of like moving. I don't know. I'll be so tired. Yes, I like that movie, The Arbitration. But I had to rewind and pause at some places because, you know, like law related movies, they kind of like mess with my brain. They use a lot of terminology that I don't understand, and when people click something, I'm just like, wait, what happened in this movie? Why are they so excited? So yeah. So this is Africa. We have Collins here, right? So Collins and I, we were like university mates, or so to say. He's a friend of mine. He's not a content creator. He's just here to show me support. Yeah. And Collins, this is Africa, is a great brother of ours. He is from Kenya. I will forever say he's from Kenya because he is from Kenya. He is from Kenya. So yeah. Collins, meet this Africa, Yeah, to support your great work. So Collins, we're talking about fitness. I am Biafran. And Collins is from Nigeria. No, he's from Biafra. Biafra was I'm speaking under correction now. But Biafra was like a country on its own. I think more like Lesotho in South Africa. So Biafra was in Nigeria, right? It had its own currency, its own president, but then something went wrong, and now there's just Nigeria. But then the Biafran people still exist, so Collins is Biafran. We had a long discussion about this Biafra one day, and I know that you are very sensitive about it. You take it really serious, and I know I used to make fun of you, but respect to the Biafrans. Alright, so Collins, what have you learned fitness wise during this pandemic or during this situation? Please don't mention the disease. Are we allowed to mention the disease now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you are saying it for the purpose of informative, educative,
Yeah.
those things.
Thank you for that shout out. So what's the topic today? Today we already through with it. We're talking about heat dips. What is heat dips? How to get rid of heat dips. We spoke about muffin top, like the excess abdominal fat. What is it? Why it's there? How to get rid of it? And we're also talking about the normal physiological ways of a stomach, that the stomach is the size of the fist, and how it physiologically works, and how people should be eating, like 6 times a day if they're in the process of gaining weight, and even like losing weight. It's really important because after every third hour there's nothing in the stomach, and the stomach requires it, something needs to be in it, for digestion, assimilation processes, and the whole metabolic thing. We spoke about exercises that can help with it. We addressed protein shakes. Rather, I spoke about why I drink them. Yeah, so that's basically what you know me. Hey, my friend. I don't know you. Yes, I know you like to stick to basics. I know you like to stick to basics, and I know that you're not a fan of protein shakes. You like your food. You have always believed in your food, and that's what I said. Like, some people don't need protein shakes at all because 3 meals per day is more than enough. But I, for one, like, I was making an example about myself. I need between 1,000 calories per day, and I cannot get all of that in my meals. So that's why I drink the protein shakes. Is my volume okay? Am I talking loud enough? Because normally I would sit with my headphones here. So just let me know if the volume is okay. I mean, we used to work out together. Okay, you want to tell people our history? Please go on. Yes, we used to work out together, and you have a strong belief in food, and that I understand. But I was talking from my point of view, why I drink protein shakes, why I take them, and also I kept saying like food rich, food, food rich in protein. Collins, Choti, what's going? And you move into the shake business, and you move into the shake business. Yes, I did. Man, I don't know when I will. I don't know when I will stop drinking protein shakes. I think for me it will be like if and when I find out that I'm pregnant, then obviously, I'll stop drinking them. And then after that, I don't know if I'll continue. It's just a journey, Because I'm really starting to make peace with the fact with, so maybe I'm just gonna be tiny the rest of my life, and maybe I shouldn't overwork myself so much to try and gain weight to be 60 kgs. Maybe it will come later in life. I don't know. I'm really trying to make peace with it. I'm at the verge of making peace with it. So maybe that's what's up. Do you think they cheaper? Like, what do you mean? Do I think that the shakes are cheaper compared to what? Let me ask, this is Africa. Do you drink protein shakes? Yeah? Comparison to eating cooked meal. Do I think that they are cheaper? Like, you cannot survive. That's a very tricky question because you cannot just drink protein shake alone. Um, you can survive on food alone, but then I don't have the money to be eating 1000 calories per day, or 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 I don't have the money for it, and sometimes I don't have the time for it. That's why I drink it. What is he saying? Pushed that meal down your guts and you're gonna gain weight. Collins, you're on fire today, oh. Makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. You have a good point. Like I said, you can eat your food all 3 meals in a day. But if you have a goal in mind to gain weight, yeah, and you are supposed to take in 1000 grams or 1000 calories in one day, and you're eating 3 meals, and those 3 meals combined maybe give you 800 grams or 700, then where are you gonna get the remaining? That's why for me, I'm drinking the protein shakes to supplement the remaining proteins and calories. I mean the time factor. The time factor makes sense. Yes, time, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, it does. It does. Where is this? Is Africa? This is Africa. Where are you? Do you take supplements? Yes, Collins, you do have a point. You do have a point. You definitely have a point. So, Collins, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are things going? How are your preps going? When are you starting? Guys, we have about 5 minutes to go. 5 or 10, I think 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. And then I have to end the stream. What did he say? To gain weight, allow the trophoblasts. Please explain to the people what the trophoblasts are. I'm very fine. Yes, you are very, very fine. And it is good to hear that you are very, very fine. And happy Sunday! Happy Sunday to everybody. We're officially in Sunday. Happy Sunday. To gain weight, allow the trophoblast. He says to gain weight, allow the trophoblast. Why would you say allow the trophoblast? Why? Why? If you want to go, explain your trophoblast theory. Like I said, that's later in life, not now. Of course, but that's what I said later. At this point, really, I'm just making peace. This guy. At this point, really, I think I'm just gonna. I'm at the point where I'm making peace with it. The trophoblast will be allowed later, you know, not now. There is a time and a season for everything. This guy says I should allow the trophoblast.
Mm.
I see you are studying. It's good. And then what comes? What does the trophoblast turn into? Since you're out here talking about trophoblasts, how do you intend to manage your fitness life and YouTube when you get married?
Who's that?
I don't think. Are we really talking? Are we really talking to Collins, guys? I feel like maybe this is someone with. Are you hacked or is this really Collins? Collins, if this is you, I'm gonna ask you one question, and if you answer it correctly, I'll know it's you. If you answer it correctly, I will know it's you. If you answer it wrong, then I know your account.
Block your ass.
I will block you. I'll ask you one question. Let me think about it. Okay, I'll ask you a question. When I was leaving, yeah, when I was leaving at the airport, no, I'm not gonna be savage. Come on now. When I was asking at the airport, we swapped bags. Yeah. Что? Я не понимаю.
Mhm.
I don't understand. I'll ask. Подожди, I'll ask. We swap bag. Wait, wait. I'm still gonna ask my question. I'm still gonna ask. When I was leaving at the airport, we swapped bag. What color bag did I give you and what color bag did you give me? That's the only question. You cannot tell me about Pakrishkina and Hugo. No, Davai, answer my. I studied gynecology and obs. No, it's not pink. Davai, and which color did I give you? Pakrishkina. Что за Pakrishkina? So you ask me, how do you intend to manage your fitness life and YouTube when you get married? That's a very nice question, hey? And I think that it's important. Okay, so I have never been married, and hopefully one day. But I think it's very important that when you are in a relationship, you have a partner who's really understanding and also understands that before the two of you got into a relationship, you were two totally different individuals. Okay, so just because you are in a relationship with someone doesn't mean that you have to stop something that you're really passionate about. And as for managing it, I would, you know, he will become the videographer, unfortunately, because I mean, we're gonna be going to the gym together, and I'll be like, hey, baby, can you please take a video of me at this angle? And he has to do it. And I'll do the same for him. So it's kind of like compatibility is really important. And also just, and also just, um, yeah, understand. Would you consider a man who is not gym oriented? I will consider, but I won't consider it for too long. No, not for too long. Gym, okay, he doesn't have to be in the gym. You know, maybe he likes working out at home or he likes working out on his own. But fitness is very important. No, I won't. Okay, fine. Like, be at the gym. Some people don't like working out at the gym, but just in general, fitness, him having a fitness lifestyle, that's very important to me and to him. If we're gonna talk about living healthy and living longer, and you know, then fitness, there's no say about it. I really encourage him. I would really, really encourage him. I would encourage him so much. Rephrase, rephrase fitness oriented. Somebody who works out basically. It can either be at home or at the gym, but he must be somebody who has uh, a fitness lifestyle, like you know, working out, maybe cardio. Maybe he likes having morning jogs, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. He wakes up, and every day he's just jogging and coming back. That's something. Maybe he likes lifting. We lift together. That's something. Maybe he just likes, you know, waking up, doing push-ups and lunges and a few things. That's, you know, an act of fitness. He is fitness oriented. So in your list fitness, so in your list fitness oriented guy, yes, yes. I don't really have a list. That's a lie. Every girl has a list. Every girl. What else is in that book? Hmm. You, not you have time today. You have time today, I beg. You came to smoke. What else is there in that book? Well, that book is personal. I can't just, you know, say it like that. I mean, there are people out here listening and watching. It's a personal book. Yeah, like I said, every girl has a list. People have to shoot shoots. Of course. Every girl has a list. Just like I think every guy has a list, but it's just that guys' lists are not as long as our lists. You know, they don't go that far. We are more specific. We not specific, we have a lot of details. We go into details and we're detail oriented something. People have to know. No, 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 no. I'll only, say the first two. I'll only say the first two, and then that's it. 1, he must be a man of faith. 2, he must be a faithful man. That's it. The rest I will not expose. That's like me giving up my personal that's like me giving up my personal prayer points and all these things. You don't want to get shot at. People are shooting their shots. It's okay. It's fine. Faith, you mean religious. If you want to put it that way, yes. It's just good to be Christian or Muslim. Does it matter? Yes, it does matter. It really does matter. It does. I don't want to go into details about the Christian faith and the is it Muslim faith or Muslim belief? I don't know as well. I don't really want to go into details about it, but you want to be in a relationship with somebody who shares similar beliefs, you know, it makes things much easier because when it comes to the two of you believing, acting, and praying and walking together, you know that you're looking in the same direction. Because certain certain religions and have certain ways of doing things and certain beliefs, and sometimes people don't always agree with those things, and that's why sometimes people, when it comes to religion, people really fight a lot, you know. And it just makes easier if you are with somebody who shares the same beliefs. But there are couples who uh, share different beliefs, but then for them it took a while to come to a balance, you know. It wasn't just easy. So everybody's different. For me, it's better that way. So specifically a question. Why are you why are you asking me all these questions? You just said that we were gym buddies, right? You just said that we're gym buddies. You said we're friends. You, of all people, should know where I said. You cannot be asking me here what I believe and what I don't believe. You see, we want to know. You are asking me these questions now. I'm doubting whether this is really Collins talking, or maybe your account got hacked. We wanna know. Tell the tell the people. Ask me another question. Don't ask me. This one is very. This one is a very. This one is. It's rather. I want you to tell the people.
Collins.
Hmm?
Collins.
Mm.
Why would you want to say that?
I don't know. I want you to tell the people.
Just so as a paper race, it's the same game of that.
Of-
It's the son of Jalush or Pekin.
Okay. Collins, you came to fire me or what? You came ready. say? What are your goals in the fitness industry, long term or short term? Fitness industry. You really want me to expose all everything that I've been working hard with? Okay, but just in a niche, I really just want to help people. Yeah, I want to help people attain their body goals and just particularly women. When it comes to diet, working out, body image, yeah, that sort of stuff. But to go in detail, that would require me. I'll have to kill you for that. What do you think about use of steroids by female? Hmm?
Don't open for that person at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time for you to say goodbye, Hanford.
So no say.
Because there's parts of people strong, but hating would put like if you self-contradict.
Mm-hmm.
Kan je best ook een goede vraag?
What do you think about the use of steroids by female? You know,
The next question is, what do you think about using drugs? I think you must not even entertain this person who is.
I think every person isn't. I mean, growth hormones like testosterone. Every person is different. Every person has their reasons. Every person is different. Miss Benin in America, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, Miss Benin in America? Thank you so much for coming. You are coming at a time where I had already said that I was gonna be here only for another. I was gonna be here only for another 10 minutes, but I've overstayed those 10 minutes. So it's gonna be here for another 5 minutes and then I am gonna end this stream. Thank you so much, and once again, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. This is really, really amazing. I know all the hard work that you've been putting in. Hello again, Miss Benin. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna end the stream in 3 minutes. And for that, I really want to thank you guys all for coming. It was lovely for you guys to come through. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you. Post is tomorrow, don't forget. Yes, tomorrow. I remember. Definitely. Like today is in Sunday. Yes, I remember. You told me, and my reminder is on. I'll be there. Miss Benin in America is having a celebratory party.
Yeah.
We will be there. We'll definitely be there. You're welcome. You are welcome. You are so welcome. Before I leave, I just want to thank a massive. Carlos, this was nice watching. Thank you so much for coming. I want to give a massive shout out to everybody that came here. I want to thank Sizzle's Diary. I want to thank This is Africa, Osho the Bee, Katera Vlogs, Miss Benin in America, then Marano, Collins, thank you for coming. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Lady D, big and cute. Like I said, Marano and Zaya Rose. Brett the guitarist, Edric, hello. Thank you so much for coming. You came in while I'm saying my goodbye. You came in while I'm. Thanks for sharing your thought on some of the questions. You are welcome, and thank you so much for coming to chill with us. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Brett the guitarist, unfortunately that's the end of this stream. That's the end of transmission. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're doing well. Please take care of yourself. Until next time. Bye-bye. Ninja. All right, guys, take care. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.